Sit down, Miss Alma.
If I'm disturbing you.
No. I called the rectory when I heard you were sick. Your father said you wouldn't see a doctor.
I needed a rest, that was all. And you were out of town mostly.
I was mostly in line, finishing up my dad's work at the fever clinic.
Covering yourself with a sudden glory?
Redeeming myself with good works.
It's rather late to tell you how happy I am, and also how proud. I almost feel as if your father might have felt if... No, are you happy now, John?
I've settled with life on fairly acceptable terms. Isn't that all a reasonable person can ask for?
He can ask for much more than that. He can ask for the coming true of his most improbable dreams.
It's best not to ask for too much.
I disagree with you. I say ask for all, but be prepared to get nothing. And no, I haven't been well. I thought many times about something you told me last summer. That I have a doppelganger, and I looked it up and found out that it means another person inside me, another self. And I don't know whether to thank you for making me conscious of it. No, I haven't been well. For a while I thought I was dying. But that was a change that was coming.
When did you start to have these feelings?
August, September. But now that Gulf wind has blown that feeling away like a cloud of smoke. And I know now that I'm not dying, that it isn't going to turn out to be that simple.
Have you been anxious about your heart again?
Not a stethoscope? Why don't you say something? Has a cat cut your tongue?
Miss Alma, what can I say?
You come back calling me Miss Alma again.
We've never really got past that point with each other.
Yes, we did. We got so close we almost breathed together.
I didn't know that.
No? Well, I knew. You shave more carefully now. You don't have those little razor cuts on your chin where you used to just with gardenia taco.
I shave more carefully now.
So that explains it. Is it impossible now?
I don't think I know what you mean.
You know what I mean, alright? So be honest with me. One time I said no to something. You might remember the demented howling from the cockfights. But now I changed my mind. Well, the girl who said no, she doesn't exist anymore. She died last summer, suffocated in smoke from something on fire inside of her. But she left me this ring. Topaz ring set in pearls. The one you admire, see? And when she slipped this ring on my finger, she said, "Remember, I died empty-handed. So make sure yours have something in them." But then I said, what about pride? But then she said, forget about pride whenever it stands between you and what you must have. And then I said, what if he doesn't want me? I don't know what she said then. I don't know if she said anything. I think her lips stopped moving. I think she stopped breathing. No? Then the answer is no.
I have respect for the truth. And I have respect for you. So I'll speak honestly if you want me to speak. You won the argument that we had between us.
What argument?
The one about the chart.
Oh, the chart.
Yeah. It shows that we're not a package of rose leaves. That every interior inch of us is taken up with something ugly and functional. And no room seems to be left for anything else in there.
No?
But I've come around to your way of thinking. There's something else in there. An immaterial something. As thin as smoke. Which all those ugly machines combine to produce, and that's the whole reason for being. It can't be seen, so it can't be shown on a chart. But it's there. Knowing it's there, just why it brings a whole new value to this widely unfathomable experience of ours. Like some romantic work in a laboratory. Don't you see?
Yes, I see. Now that you no longer want it to be, otherwise you're willing to believe that a spiritual bond can exist between us two.
Can't you just believe that I'm sincere about it?
Maybe you are, but I don't want to be talked to like some incurable sick patient that you have to comfort. Oh, maybe I am one of those weak and divided people who slips like shadows among you solid, strong ones. But sometimes, out of necessity, we shadowy people take on a strength, and I have that now. You needn't try to deceive me.
It wasn't.
You needn't try to comfort me. I haven't come here on my anything but equal terms. You said let's talk truthfully. Well, let's do. And sparingly, truthfully, and even shamelessly then. There's no longer a secret that I love you. Never was. I loved you as long ago as the time I asked you to read a stone angel's name with your finger. And I remember those long afternoons of our childhood when I had to practice my music. And your playmates were calling you, Johnny, Johnny. How he went through me just to hear your name called. And I rushed to the window just to watch you jump the porch railing. And I stood at a distance, halfway down the block, just to keep in sight of your torn red sweater, racing about the vacant lot you played in. Yeah, you begun that early, this affliction of love, and has never let go of me since, but kept on growing. And that's my story. And now I wonder why. Why didn't it work out? Why didn't it happen between us? Why did it fail?
Whenever we've gone together the 3, 4 times that we have.
As few as that?
It's only been 3 or 4 times that we've come face to face. And each of those times we're trying to find something in each other without knowing what it is we're trying to find. Although I thought it was a body hunger the night I wasn't a gentleman at the casino. It wasn't the physical you that I really wanted.
I know, we already...
You didn't have that to give me. You couldn't name it? No, I couldn't recognize it. At first, I thought it was just puritanical ice that glittered like flame. But now I realize it was flame mistaken for ice. I still don't understand it, but it was there. Just as I know that your eyes, your voice, are the two most beautiful things I've ever known. Also the warmest. Well, they don't seem to be set in your body at all.
You talk as if my body has ceased to exist for you, Don. Despite the fact you discounted my pulse. Yes, that's it. You tried to avoid it. You told me plainly, the tables have turned. Yes, the tables have turned with a vengeance. You come around my old way of thinking, and I to yours. Like two people exchanging a call with each other at the same time, and each one finding the other one gone out, and the door locked against him, and no one there to answer to. I've come here to tell you that being a gentleman doesn't seem so important to me anymore. Are you telling me I have to remain a lady? The tables have turned with a vengeance.